In this part of the city where I live, the 4G network signal is really bad. It's so poor I literally need to put my mobile Wi-Fi router outside the house, and with this comes another problem. The Wi-Fi signal needs to go through the window and through walls to reach some parts of the house. There are dead zones within the house and some parts with poor Wi-Fi signal. I looked around for a Wi-Fi extender and came across NETGEAR EX2700. If you have Wi-Fi dead zones around your house or there are certain parts in your office with poor Wi-Fi signal, this may be what you need. Now this little guy here simply connects to your existing Wi-Fi network and extends its coverage. The quick rundown on the specifications: the speed goes up to 300 megabits per second. It supports WPS, but it supports a single Wi-Fi band, that's 2.4 GHz. If you're looking for a model that supports 5.0 GHz, you might consider the EX2700 if you're ready to add an extra $15. At the bottom is a Lan Port. This lets you connect devices with no Wi-Fi capability using a LAN cable. On the right side you have the power button and the WPS button. There are basically 4 LEDs. The WPS LED turns green when WPS is ready. When you've successfully connected the extender to your existing Wi-Fi network, the router LED lights green. As for the device LED, it lights up when a device connects to the extended network. For my personal needs, this Wi-Fi extender is perfect and setting it up was really easy. After plugging it into the mains, you can do the setup on your phone, tablet or computer. Connect to the Wi-Fi network with SSID NETGEAR_EXT. You don't need to enter a password. The first time you connect, it should automatically bring up the registration page. If it doesn't come up, just type mywifi.ext.net to start the setup. Fill in the registration details. You should note that the password chosen at registration is not your Wi-Fi password. It only lets you access the extender settings dashboard. After a successful registration, you would be required to connect to your existing Wi-Fi network. Select it from the list. Hit the next button and enter the existing Wi-Fi password. Hit the next button to continue. At this point, you're required to enter a name for the extended Wi-Fi network. I think the default is fine. It only adds _EXT to the original Wi-Fi network SSID. You can also have the password to be the same as your existing Wi-Fi network or set something different. In my own case, the password is just the same as my existing network. Hit the next button and you're good to go. The settings are applied and you can now connect to the new extended network. This has been working perfectly for almost 2 months now, and I haven't had a single issue with it. There are no more Wi-Fi dead zones around the house, and I'm now getting better speeds in areas where the existing network signal was really poor. I also think the Wi-Fi extender is pretty much supported by NETGEAR because I received a software update some days ago. The only thing missing is the lack of support for 5.0 GHz network. But if this is important to you, you can go for EX2700 as mentioned before. And I think I should mention one thing: this Wi-Fi extender does not increase the number of devices your router is able to handle. If your router supports just 10 devices, it's still going to be 10 devices even if some devices are connected to the extender. This is my review of NETGEAR EX2700 Wi-Fi extender. If you find this video helpful, do hit the like button and consider subscribing. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe.